Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today, have you ever wondered how to get these cool antlers? Well, let's get straight in how to do that and what you will need to do it. So the first thing you will need to do is put on these winter wings. You have to have all the badges and all the swords, but the only thing you really need on is the winter's wings. So go ahead and equip these. Okay, now that you have these wings, what you're going to want to do is you have to have at least 10 wings, which I hope you do. So you first have to go all the way down here. I have audio off for the sake of your ears because this portal is really loud. Okay, and then there's gonna be a thing that says take off. You could either hold it or press F on it. And you have to have the wings on for this, so make sure you have them on. And here you are, you're getting teleported to the final battle. And it's gonna do that the first time you get in. Boom, here you go. You just have to kill these hands. So what I like to do is just sit here on Sabrina's because she barely does anything, and then just hold down your mouse button, and boom, done. Destroyed in like 5 seconds. That's only the first part, don't get excited. Here we are, here's the cutscene. The ship crashes, as you can see. Okay, so here's where the more complicated part comes in. You have to get all the swords. Then what you want to do is I'm going to show you all the locations for where you get your game abbreviations from. So the first one, okay, here's the first one that we're going to go over. Wait for the effect to happen. Okay, there you go. That's where the first one is, but just remember every code is different for everybody. So my code is not going to be the same as yours. Here's the second location, and I don't know if you're going to need this, but here you go. That's another location. And then there's one right inside of the spleef area. Hold out the sword. And here's another one. And then there's one just right in here, actually. Wait for the effect to happen. Right up there. Boom. And there's one in the shrine right here. Here's another one. There's one in event badges. And just remember, these codes are bound to your account, so you won't get a different one. And here's this one. There's one in the event badges room. So let's go to the next one. And then you want to get the effect right here on this wall on the right side, and then there's another one on the left side. Okay, and here's another one right here. So these codes are bound to your account. I think there's a couple more, so let's go do that. And there's one right here. Right here. Okay, so now that you have all of them, what you're going to want to do is get in a safe spot, which would probably be the badge room. So let's go right into there. In the comments, there will be a link to this image. What you're going to want to do is translate them to this. So like if you got pro for one of them, that means you got progress predicament. If you got BUB, that means you got bubble bowling. I'll also probably leave another one in the comments if I can find it. So let's get straight into putting this code in and how to do it. And just remember, the code doesn't change anytime you die. This code is bound to your account. Here's my code. It won't help you whatsoever, but here's my code. Spelling sprint, progress predicament, lava escape, and bubble bowling. This won't help you because everybody's code is different, but you can try it if you want. Don't think it'll work though. Unless you have the 1 in like 2 billion chance that it does, I think. Okay, now that you have all your games decoded, hopefully, now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna wanna put them in order of DJ, Russo, Sabrina, and then a sword. It could be any number of that one judge, but don't put 2 of that same judge. So like if you have DJ2, let's say I had spelling for DJ, DJ1. So you're going to want to go DJ1, and then how many other one of those that you had, you're going to want to do after that if that code doesn't work. So like if for DJ2, you had lava escape, you're going to want to do that the next time until you get the right code with the judges in the right order. So now we're going to go enter our code. Like I said, I will put that little abbreviation thing in the comments. So you're going to want to do whatever yours is. Then I'm going to put in progress predicament. Then I'm going to put lava escape. Then bubble bowling. And that's my code. And then it's going to open up, but make sure you get on it when that's there, because it turns over to be the floor. And then you don't need to worry about the robots anymore, but I would heal up just to make sure. Now that you're healed up, you're going to want to hold out your sword of agility, DJ's sword. You're going to want to do this real simple obby. It's pretty easy considering you have a double jump. Then you just go straight into here, and here's Mr. Boringsworth. And just to clarify, if you move your mouse off your screen, like if you have a second monitor and you move it over, it can sense that. So don't click when you go onto your second monitor, or else it will say don't cheat and you will get disqualified and you'll have to redo the test. But you won't die unless you jump out of your chair after he says it. Okay, let me just clarify, all of these are different every time, but this is the answer to this. It's black. When was the first ever RB Battles episode recorded? I believe September 16th, 2019. What does RB Battle stand for? Roblox Battles. Which maps and game mode were required for getting Sabrina's Sword of Healing? Alleys in Trader Mode and Store in Trader Mode. Yep. What was the first ever free RB Battles free catalog item? That would be the RB Battle Cap. And then he's going to judge your test. And then what he's going to eventually do is pull the lever, and if you got it wrong, you're going to die. And if you got it right, yeah, I got it wrong. So we're going to have to re-put in the code. It stays the same, so don't worry about that. And like I said, it's super easy to beat the hands if you just stay on Sabrina's and then hold your mouse button down. It's super easy. And if your game bugged out or something and you had to leave, it's just the same code like I said earlier, and it stays open as long as you stay in that game. But if you do have to leave because of a bug or something, it will be closed, but it is the same code that is bound to your account. Just go straight through here, do the simple obby. You are back in his class. And just keep doing this test until you get it right, and then I'll be back once I get it right. Okay, now that you got it right, it's going to say until the final time till the battle starts. You're going to want to do the simple obby with this sort of agility. Just kind of, yep, boom. That's just the first part, so going to want to roll through there. Just gonna heal up real fast, and if you're not good at obbies, you can just hold out Sabrina's sword and you'll get healed. So you probably won't die. Just don't walk through those ones with her sword, because you will insta die pretty much. So I wouldn't test that, but just go like that. Boom. Now you're to the second obby. This is how I like to do it, and it's an easy way. So you're gonna jump like that with your acrobatics. Then you're gonna want to go right up to this cog, then to this one, and then you can kind of jump onto this. Boom. Now this part from here is pretty easy. You just have to make this jump. So you're gonna want to jump from there onto this one. So, and also it might look like you can stand on there, but you cannot. So you want to jump onto here. You're gonna want to stand as close as you can on the tip, and then jump into here. And boom, here you are. And right when you enter through that door right there, you're gonna want to look to your right. You're gonna see these doors, and then you're gonna see this. That kind of looks like you can jump on it really nicely. Then you can go through that, and it's actually just like a thing that you can go through. And boom, here you are. And they're just kind of talking about like how they made the door room impossible. And then you verse every contestant. If I had a tip for this one, don't be bad. It's pretty easy, and I have the view glitch, which really sucks. And you just hold, and then, oh no. You can use that sword, but I wouldn't recommend using a sword while you're throwing, because I really don't know how that really works out. This one is pretty easy. It's easier with first person, but I obviously don't have that right now because I have the glitch. I'm gonna get healed. This is super easy in first person. Just trust me, because you zoom in and hit her with the dodgeball. Boom. There you go. And then you win, and you go to the next round, which is actually impossible. So what you have to do is you have to just drop all the way down through the tiles, because it's actually impossible. Proven impossible. So, boom. And then you have to verse the RB Battle Season 2 winner in Cosmic Carts, which is basically Mario Kart, a bit buggier. So, here he is. You're going to want to probably hold down W while you're in this screen, so then you have a boost. It's not like a boost, but you have a head start a little bit. And then you're going to want to try to go around corners that he's trying to go around. You can kind of cut corners. Boom. And then you're just going to want to win this battle back, which should be pretty easy. You can usually get really close to him when you're going around a corner. And you can usually get in for it when you're going around a corner. So you just kind of want to keep going around. And then whenever they get stuck on bombs, they really get stuck. Like, they can't move. They are going to rig the next battle that you do. Like, they haven't rigged the other ones at all. Boom. It's pretty easy. You just have to be very careful. So, then you're against Creekcraft.
Progress predicament.
Okay, so you're going to want to hold out the Sword of Speed, Agility. And you're going to want to just keep going down. You just want to get places that he won't be getting to, because he is an NPC, but it's a really good NPC. You just want to get to 100 before him. You just want to get as many tiles as you can, your color, before he can get to 200. I just don't fall off the edge, because it bugs your game and you keep respawning on the floor and it just doesn't work. So here you go. Just keep holding out the sword. Roll and boom. Yeah, like I said, you just kind of want to get their tiles back from him. And as long as you just keep doing these strats that I'm doing, you can just win this, but you just have to be very careful and have your DJ sword out. Also, if you walk in between the line of two, you can just go and get two at once, which is nice. And Sabrina's gonna throw one like right towards the end. If you get to 300 by the end and they solve 170 or like around 200, you're gonna be fine, because there's no way they can get far enough in like 10 seconds. So boom.
And the winner of the final battle.
And if you follow those strats, you can do this pretty easily, actually. And then here's an obby, and the lava rises slowly, so you're gonna want to do this as fast as you can. But take your time. I can't tell you how many times I've had to kind of restart this. And just use your double jump to your advantage. Like on jumps that you think you're not gonna make, just don't do dive, because then you can go past the jump, which would not be great. And then you're gonna want to do what you did earlier. And then this obby is actually pretty simple. Then you're gonna want to jump to there. I feel like that's kind of obvious from here. Boom. That was scary. That was very scary. Be like that. Then you're going to want to go like this, just like you did earlier. Then you're up here. You might think it's the end, but there's a little bit more, but it's pretty easy if you're good at obbies. So then a huge ice ball is going to spawn behind you soon. Right there, huge ice ball. Goes decently fast, but it's scary. I would just stay away from any of the glowy things. You don't actually have to stay on there, but you are gonna want to get back onto these like little places. I wouldn't worry too much about the ice ball. Just keep going at your pace. Then you'll eventually get far enough to where the portal spawns. And then a portal spawns and you're safe from the giant ice ball once the portal spawns. Right here. And you go into the portal. And here you are, about to win RB battles. You'll be greeted by this huge mountain right here. And then there's a cart ride. Go on this. And then you go through all the games that you got the badges from. Then you go straight down here. And get teleported into here. All the creators that did stuff in this are here.
Congratulations, battler!
And you go
Very
up to
few
here,
Robloxians made it
and
this
you
far.
get the prize.
Your skills are impressive. I present to you the RB Battles Championship Season 2 trophy. You've earned it.
You could kind of walk around. You don't die if you go into any of these areas, I believe. There might be secrets in here. I don't know. Okay, I got unstuck. So here's every creator. I would probably take a couple screenshots. Really cool place. You get to hear this beautiful song.
Found all our swords and gathered the badges just in time. Then you slayed that.
So it's just this really cringy song that was made in a day. Then you're put back into here. And you do this. And you get to see your cool antlers. Or whatever you got. You could have gotten the hood, the golden antlers, or something like that. But I hope you enjoyed that video, and it was actually pretty easy to film. And Blade Master, signing out.